Well, I had a very interesting conversation with Noel Wilcox over the weekend about where we're going. And of course, don't forget to tune in on the 5th of November. That's this coming Sunday at lunchtime, 12 o'clock, where you will see me chatting to him live. And please leave any questions that you want to put to him in the comments below and anything else. And I want to show you a couple of interesting things to do with Noel and the situation with ULEZ. And let's have a look at them now. Hello, everybody. Welcome back to the channel. Hope you're well. Hope you had a good weekend. Thank you for joining me once again. And as always, appreciate the support. It's great. Well, before I go into the article I want to show you, just quickly, I want to give you a fundraising update. As you know, Noel is trying to raise £100,000 to take a legal action against TfL and Sadiqs. And this is the where we are at the moment as of time of recording. I'm actually sat in my garage on a Saturday recording this stuff for you for Monday, and you can see we're up to 8,694 quid. So we're approaching very, very rapidly the 10% level, which is quite an achievement considering the amount of time we've been working on this together. And of course, he's now in a position to instigate the proceedings themselves, file the initial paperwork. I think it's the best way of calling it. And it's all with the lawyers and everything else. And of course, when I get the actual word on that, I will bring it to you. No worry about that. Well, Noel sent me a very interesting article that was put in the Epoch Times about this whole situation, which really summarizes it very, very nicely indeed. And I want to bring that up as the next screen. I can show you that. There we go. What I will do, I'll make that full screen so you can see it, and we can go through it together. So, scaffolder launches crowdfunding to challenge ULEZ charges after legal victory. Now, the legal victory it refers to is where, they tried to get 11.5 grand out of him for fines where, he didn't pay apparent low emission zone charges. Now, to be clear, these fines were not actually paid by Noel at all. It wasn't a case of pay them and then argue to get them back. They weren't paid because all the schemes were unlawful. It went to court and they found in Noel's favour because, the signage just isn't right. Anti-ULEZ protesters hope a pioneering test case may set a precedent for the future of ULEZ, leaving anyone able to appeal future fines. Now, they keep saying test case in the media. That's a little bit of an inaccuracy, but they keep going down that line. After a major legal triumph against clean air vehicle charges, Noel is now mobilising public support through a crowdfunding campaign, which you obviously know about. He's previously faced penalties totaling £11,500 for his company truck being driven into the low emission zone in London. He emerged victorious after taking TfL to an appeal tribunal where it was ruled that the existing signs for the scheme inadequately informed drivers about charges. Although the tribunal's decision lacks universal legal authority, Mr. Wilcox has initiated a GoFundMe campaign to undertake a pioneering test case aiming to establish that all signs in the ULEZ infringe road traffic laws. I'll tell you something about that in a minute. If successful, it could lead to refunds for drivers, with their older or higher polluting cars. And, this is the key point here. Mr. Wilcox expresses his determination to seek justice, not only for himself, but also for thousands of motorists penalised in this zone. Now, having spoken to Noel, he is very, very determined to, get justice for people. He emphasised that the current signage fails to transparently communicate the potential charges to drivers. TfL's low emission zone policies, ULEZ, and its expansion are fundamentally unlawful. I believe the policy of TfL with the low emission zones the expansion is completely unlawful. Now, TfL have published a rebuttal about all of this situation, blaming a delay in paperwork, But there's a thing to do with the Department of Transport. It's know your signs. And if you go on there, it contains images and lists of all of the various authorized signs within this country. And if it ain't on that site, it ain't authorized and therefore unlawful. This is a big powder keg which is going to blow. It's really going to be something quite seismic. I've left a link there which you can see, which is the link to the Epoch Times article. So obviously make a note of that. Hit the pause button so you can make a note of that and have a read yourself and see what you think. Please, if you can, support Noel. He's really going for this. It's really going to be big. We will be together on here on Sunday, 5th of November, bonfire night of all things, having a chat. And I will bring you any other updates as and when they come in. In the meantime, if you could do me a favour, folks, as I said, I appreciate the support. Please subscribe to Andy the Gabby Cabby, give the thumbs up, and leave your comments and share the content. It all helps grow this channel. And by God, we're growing. I'll see you soon with one more, and I'll look forward to talking to you again then. Toodaloo.